Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Tarot Readings Live. It is Tuesday, July 23rd, 2024 at 5 p.m. Pacific time. I hope you guys are doing super well. And we are doing tarot readings today, not just about twin flames, about any topic you want. If you want to know about career or love or life purpose or your week or what the angels need to say to you, what you want to know for your week, for your day, for your evening, yes or no type questions, you can ask any of those. If you would like specifics about twin flames in the union category of your journey, I do a private twin flame tarot reading now over Zoom. It's in a group. You can be anonymous if you choose to be anonymous. It's $20 via PayPal for Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific time. You'll get the Zoom link around 2 p.m. Pacific time. So if you're watching this live or if you're watching this on replay, that's how we're doing the twin flame tarot readings now. Again, if you are here, hello and welcome. And please do put something in the chat box and say hello and where you're from, or where you're viewing this from, rather. Happy Tuesday, Jennifer. Hi, and hello to Aries 11, who already posted a super sticker. Fantastic. So we had a pretty cool little group for the Twin Flame Tarot readings over Zoom on Friday. It's a very different energy when it's private. It's a little bit more laid back, I feel. I was able to take more time with each of the viewers, which was super nice. Hello to Girl 21 Country and happy 4 months of being a member. Happy Tuesday. And in case you didn't know, for members, they get to view the videos early. So I posted a video for tomorrow and it should be up for members already. Awesome. So we're going to get started doing some readings, and I can't wait till I can do the readings on the other channel, on the Transcendent Astrology and Tarot channel. I'm just waiting to get 500 subscribers. I'm already at 302. I think when you hit 500, you can do super chats. But I'll probably do, I was just like looking. Yeah, I probably have like 302 subscribers on that other channel. Once I got the authorization from YouTube. Then I can go live on that channel, but I'm most likely going to be doing like new moon, full moon, Mercury retrograde, things like that, pulling cards for that for the other channel. All right, guys, so we're going to get started with some readings. Aries 11. And then Girl 21 Country, if you have a super sticker or question, please do let me know. Yeah, the new video is really good. I mean, the topic is good. I feel like I'm going to pat myself on the back. I feel like it is good, but the topic is really, really good. And I think it'll help a lot of people. So Aries 11 says, what do I need to know about union with AD? So what we are going to do is we're going to pick from the tarot deck today. And let's look at union between Aries 11 and AD. Please and thank you, Twin Flame Angels, Romance Angels. What needs to be done for both of them to recognize their union in the 3D? We have got, ooh, I like this. We've got the Two of Cups. Look at that, Aries 11. A loving exchange, mutual feelings, agreement. I feel like when you guys get in sync with each other, and maybe you're moving toward that. Maybe you're definitely moving toward being in sync with each other. And that's why you got that card, Two of Cups. Let's see what else for Aries 11 and AD, feeling the union between them. Four of Coins. It says material attachments. Ooh, okay. I think what the Two of Cups with the Four of Coins is saying is make sure you don't take an all or nothing mindset when it comes to viewing union with your twin flame. Like Four of Coins can very much be a feast or famine mindset. Like I want everything or I want nothing. It's about finding the middle ground, seeking the middle ground. And I feel like when you guys seek the middle ground, you will be more in sync with one another. Because look, the Two of Cups, that's no joke, Aries 11. The Two of Cups is a beautiful card for this. This is like you guys are approaching being in sync with each other, realizing your frequencies with each other, but make sure you take a balanced approach and not going into that all or nothing type of approach. All right, so we're going to go to Girl 21 Country. So Girl 21 says, messages from angels and guides regarding what I need to know rather, regarding our union moving forward. Okay. And then you said, had an interesting weekend with Chad and had a hard time figuring out the difference between 3D and dream state with him. Oh, that is super interesting. Oh my goodness. That is really super interesting. Oh, congrats to Jennifer for hitting 2 months. Wow, that's so cute that that came out. Okay. So yeah, it's wild, Girl 21. So we did on Friday. So I hope you're able to join one of these Fridays, but we did this like union meditation prior to pulling cards. And it's interesting because I feel like Chad is really on the cusp. I feel like he's super on the cusp. So that would be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see. So what does, let's see, let's pick from this deck. And I also want to pick from the Twin Flame deck because I want to know what else you need to know about this. So for Girl 21 Country and Chad and feeling the union in their connection, what does Girl 21 need to know moving forward, please? Oh wow, you've got the 5 of Cups, Girl 21, and this really is like what's getting in the way. What is getting in the way for you and Chad is the past. It's like the past and the disappointments from the past that are getting away from the present moment. Okay, so super pertinent to this reading, Girl 21. I just posted a video and members get the video first. So go ahead after this live stream and view that video because it's super pertinent to this energy of the 5 of Cups. Because the 5 of Cups is really like ruminating over the past, being upset over the past. Now, this could be you and it could be Chad. It doesn't mean that it is just you. It could be you or Chad or both of you. So what else does Girl 21 Country need to know about the union energies? Yeah, surrender. This is about like surrendering to God, surrendering to the process. I think you get this one a lot, Girl 21. What else does Girl 21 need to know? Divine Door. Yeah, I really feel like Girl 21. The divine door is wide open for you and Chad, and I feel like you guys need to hop right in there. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is that you both have been focusing on the disappointment of the 3D world. You've been focusing on the disappointment of the past, like what didn't work out, how it didn't work out. There's this sense of like crying over spilt milk kind of thing. But I feel like both of you need to transcend that and enter into the divine door that's waiting for you, that's waiting wide open for you. Whether this is something like meditating together or doing like a sound bath meditation together, or I feel like there's just this sense of like needing to open up to the divine and not the 3D part of your connection right now. And I don't know how that's going to look for both of you. I don't know how Chad is on the spiritual level. I can't remember. I know we've had one-on-one readings, but I don't remember how spiritual or not he is. Okay. So Aries 11. What else do I need to know about union with AD? Thank you. Sure. let's look at the whispers of love. I think that's going to give us some indications, if you will. He isn't that spiritual, definitely not at my level. Okay, yeah. I mean, but you know, sometimes people can be open to different spiritual things. Like I said, like maybe doing mindfulness meditation together, or like if he's nervous or anxious, you could offer like, let's do this mindfulness meditation, or let's go to this sound bath. Like some people just do sound bath meditations because they're cool, right? Not because they want to be all spiritual. Okay, so Aries 11 into AD, and what do they need to know feeling into the union? Demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. Demonstrate love. Demonstrate love. That sounds really trivial, Aries 11, and it sounds so incredibly simple. But how many times do we not demonstrate love? How many times do we demonstrate judgment toward our twin flame? How many times do we demonstrate disappointment in our twin flame? How many times do we demonstrate fear around our twin flame, like fear of what they might say or what they might not say? So I feel like that demonstration of love is like living from the, oh, here we go. I mean, there's a second card validating that. Living from that place of love with your twin. And it says, act as if your partner is already here. Like I said, Aries 11, that second card literally, and it's 11 minutes. It was, when I pulled that card, it was, we were at 11. Act as if your partner is already here, whether you have someone in your life or not. Act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. Look at that. Acting as if, because they are, right? In spirit, they totally are. And that is crazy. Oh my God, I love that. That is really super cool. Okay, so I'm going to pull a bonus card for Jennifer and for Girl 21 because they both celebrated their membership milestones. So let's get to Girl 21 and Chad. What else do we need to know for unblocking the blockages that might be encountering the unity or seeing unity between Chad and Girl 21? We've got regret. And again, remember how I said, Girl 21, that the 5 of Cups was preventing you guys from seeing the unity? Regret is part of that. Regret is the past, right? You can't regret the future. It hasn't happened yet. But that's what it is. It's regretting something that happened in the past that is preventing you guys from being in union. What in the world is this little baby bug here? Okay, hold on. I got a bug on my desk. Sorry, bug. You know, since I've been thinking about unity consciousness, I'm having a real hard time killing bugs. But we had black widows in front of our house, so something needed to be done. Yeah, crazy. Okay, so Jennifer and Joe, what is going on with their unity or being able to see it or not? We've got intuition, and I believe this is saying like you are guided by your intuition. You are being guided by your intuition to understand what's right, Jennifer. You said Joe texted today and said nothing about my text on Saturday at this time. I've not texted him back. Yeah, I mean, oh, all I can say to that, Jennifer, is watch the video. Watch the video I just posted. And I know for some of you who are not members, you're not seeing the video, but you'll see it tomorrow. Okay. Hello, EQ. EQ says, what do I need to know about union with my person? Okay, cool. Let's do that. I'm going to pick for you as well, I meant EQ from the Whispers of Love. So Whispers of Love for EQ in person. Awesome, Girl 21. Yay, so excited. Okay, so EQ and person, what do they need to know to be able to see union between the two of them in the 3D? Ooh, we got 2 for you, EQ. They just came in all together. It says, love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. And it says, choose love. You always have the choice as to what you should do. You always have the choice. I like that. It's like, EQ, when you feel like giving up, it's like choose love. When you feel like it's not worth it. Now, I'm saying when I say give up, I don't mean that you're not living your life fully, because it's super important that you live your life fully. But a lot of times when we're on this journey, it can be like a rubber band effect where we get super invested in the journey and then we snap back and we get frustrated and angry and we want to give up completely and we want to throw in the towel, rather than just sticking to a love mindset. When you stick to a love mindset, then it's not like you are flip-flopping back and forth. You're choosing the love mindset because love doesn't give up. Love endures. And it's steadfast in every situation. And I feel like, EQ, that is the message you need to hear, is that love is steadfast in every situation. It's not that we withdraw love when it's convenient for us or when it's too painful. It's like you still give love, but you need to understand that giving love to yourself is very important. And if that means setting up boundaries, for example, you set boundaries. Okay. Awesome possum. All right, hold on. Let me put these cards back here. Hello, Alexis. So we have Aries 11. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up, you guys, if you're joining. Super appreciate you. Okay, so we have Aries 11 and we have Alexis coming up. I'm taking a little sip of coffee here. All right, so Aries 11 says, anything else I should know about union with AD? Sure, let me look at this deck. So for AD and Aries 11, is there anything else that Aries 11 needs to know about recognizing the twin flame union in the 3D from the 5D? Yeah, I mean, look, there are challenges, there are obstacles to overcome, but I feel that there are solutions. So the word that's coming through, because, okay, the reason why that word came through is because you see the peak of the mountain is above the clouds. The peak of the mountain is above the clouds. And you cannot see the peak of the mountain when you're looking up at the sky and looking up at the mountain because the clouds are there. And Aries 11, I believe this is saying that you cannot see that there are solutions to the challenges. You cannot see that there are obstacles, but there's also the solutions to those obstacles, because you can't see the summit of the mountain. You just have to trust that the solutions are there. You just have to trust that the more you put one foot in front of the other on this journey, the more you have faith that things are working out for the best, then the solutions will be revealed the more steps you take forward. Jennifer says 818 here. Yeah, I've been seeing 818 as well. A lot. And 1111. A lot. Alexis says messages from guides regarding union with Nathan. Okay, sure. And then we have Girl 21. Awesome. Okay, so Alexis would like to know message from guides regarding union with Nathan. Nathan and Alexis, please and thank you. Yeah, we've got the High Priestess here, Alexis, in reverse, and it says disconnected, withholding, suppressed intuition, secrets, missing information, and kept in the dark. Wow. Okay. Let's qualify this to see what else comes out. Alexis and Nathan seeing union in the 3D. So we got Temperance in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse. Here we go. Temperance in reverse, High Priestess in reverse. So the first thing that's coming through, Alexis, is that you are like, you really, really, really need to be patient. And a lot of the imbalance has come from the fact that I feel like you before, like maybe not now, but I feel like before you were trying to coerce Nathan into telling you stuff like, just tell me how you feel. Tell me what's going on. Tell me like everything. Why aren't you like telling me anything? And I feel that that caused Nathan to withdraw even more into his shell. At the same time, I feel like there's just this disconnect with information between the two of you, that there's just like stuff you don't know about him and stuff that he's not ready to tell you. And it may be vice versa as well. So I would say the best way to balance this situation and is to assume, like I said, it has to come from a spiritual perspective, to assume unity and trust that when he is ready, he will step forward with the information you need. When he is ready, he will divulge all of his secrets. But the problem is that your lack of balance in the situation with him was causing him to withdraw more. So there you are. Okay, so Girl 21 says, any guidance? Yes, I'm doing tarot readings, Mihak. So you can look at the instructions in the info box. Girl 21 says, any guidance to assist in helping with the blockages just discussed? Okay, so let's see. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can ask any question, but read the info box before. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so our blockages there, Girl 21, were the 5 of Cups. That was the blockage, 5 of Cups. What can help Girl 21 and Chad with the blockages of the 5 of Cups? To remove those blockages, please and thank you. Girl 21 and Chad removing the blockages. Well, we have the King of Coins, which is a super, super interesting. Hold on that. Removing the blocks. I just feel like if one of you gets a better job or is more financially stable, which doesn't make much sense to me, but maybe it makes sense to you. Oh man, the Devil card, getting over the ego, getting over ego-based consciousness. Now, so I feel like one is tied to one of you getting a better job or being more financially secure, whether it's Chad or you, Girl 21. But you may have already known that. That may be something that you already know, that perhaps Chad is feeling insecure, feels like he needs to make more money, feels like he needs to be in a better place financially. But the Devil card, I need to talk to you about this, because the Devil card is self-imposed imprisonment. self-imposed imprisonment. The thing about the devil card is that the couple here, that's the lovers. Do you see the lovers that are tied like this, but like with chokers around their necks? Do you see that? Like they have chosen to be tied in this way. Not by love, not by respect, but they've chosen to like stay in their egos, stay in their fears. And so I really feel like it's your choice with Chad to like step away from that ego fear. It's sort of like all you need, like they're not tied by anything big. It's like they just have to slip off the thing and then get away from it. It's not that hard. And I feel like that's what is being said here is that it's not that hard to step away from the past. It's not that hard to not let your ego take over with feelings of defeat, shame, blame, guilt, all of that. Yeah, I mean, we got the soulmates, girl 20. I mean, yes, girl 21, sorry. We've got soulmates, which I just feel like I think once you guys just transcend your ego, it'll be fine. You know, because here they're separated, but they're tied by this like string around their necks. And then here they've got their arms around each other. So I just feel like we make it more complicated than it is. We just make it way more complicated. It's like we get tied to our past and we keep ourselves there. Watch the video. That's all I gotta say. Okay. EQ and Mayhack. Awesome. I have no idea what a gi dance is. I'm sorry, Mayhack. Ayush. Okay. So we're doing union readings, meaning like what might be preventing us from coming into physical 3D union. Okay. So EQ says message from my person. Okay, so EQ, we're not doing straight up messages, but we are doing like the union messages, which are more like, again, what does my twin flames higher self suggest that might be getting in the way of our seeing the 3D union? So for EQ and EQ's person, what might be getting in the way of seeing the 3D union from the 5D? Okay, we got to shuffle again. Nothing's coming up. Okay, here we go. This is coming from your person for EQ's person. Wow. Okay, we were talking about unity consciousness, right? It's number 11, and it shows two people meditating. Hilarious. It's hilarious because of what my message is. Okay, don't be tempted to disconnect from source. Our connection to source is the love and healing we require for reunion. Don't be tempted to disconnect from source. So EQ, what that means is don't be tempted to think that this is about the 3D. It's about recognizing the 5D unity with source. Like it's that like almost like that holy trinity, right? It's like God, you, and your twin flame. It's like from the 5D perspective, there is no separation. Okay, so Mayhak and Ayush and will you be okay? So we pull one card, Mayhak, for that amount. So what we're gonna do is we are going to we assume, so the new perspective of my channel for the last few weeks is we are assuming spiritual unity is here because it is. There's no such thing as separation. All we need is information on seeing it for both of you in the 3D. So we will ask, what is the perhaps blockage, obstacle from both of you seeing unity in the 3D in this lifetime? Okay, so what for Mehak? Oops, that one flew out. Okay, Mehak and Ayush. We've got the Hermit card. Spiritual mastery is what is preventing both of you from seeing the 3D unity now. Spiritual mastery, soul searching, enlightenment, guiding light, growth. So the Hermit can be about one of two things, Mehak. It could be that more spiritual growth is still needed on one side or the other side. It could be that you both are on the pathway to enlightenment, but you need to choose it. You need to actually select the pathway to enlightenment. When we think from a certain perspective of like, oh, if only my twin flame would do this or that, or leave their person that they're with, or if only they would call me, or if only they would unblock me, then things would be better. Things would be all peachy. But we don't often think of it from a perspective of, am I connected to my source? Am I connected to God? Am I trying to understand the spirituality of this connection from the perspective of unconditional love? Am I looking at us as already being united? Am I being unconditionally loving to my person while setting boundaries, right? While setting boundaries, but am I being unconditionally loving to my person? Am I being unconditionally loving to myself? Am I living from that space of unconditional love? So really, that's all that the Hermit truly embodies. And the Hermit can also mean like needing to spend time in solitude, needing to spend time by yourself in order to do your spiritual study. It could be finding a spiritual teacher and doing that study with the spiritual teacher. And I really do feel that this is the phase that you guys are in. And this is why that perhaps one or both of you are not really seeing the 3D unity at this point. But you guys are on the pathway, right? You're on the pathway to enlightenment. So it looks like that as long as you stick with the spiritual path and not the ego path, right? The ego path is like, why aren't they calling me? I need to do this manifestation, so they text me, right? So that's like the 3D path. We're really going for the 5D path, the spiritual path, which is how can I make myself more like God, really? Like, how can I go into that unconditionally loving space and live from there? And when I live from that unconditionally loving space, then I attract in my mate when they are ready, when they have also entered into that space. So there you are. It looks like we have come to the end of the super chats. Let's do a last call for super chats and super stickers. And if not, we will sign off very shortly. Meanwhile, I'll tell you about our twin flame tarot readings over Zoom on Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific time. It's $20 via PayPal to me. The information is in the info box. If it's not there, it's in the other video. No, I think I put it in this box, in this info box. So it's $20 to me via PayPal. You will get a Zoom link at 2 p.m. Pacific time. The Zoom call will be at 3 p.m. Pacific time. We're going to do a unity meditation, some affirmations, and then each person in the Zoom call will get 6 cards pulled discussing what needs to be done to help move forward and recognize unity in a better way. So that's a little bit better. You know, it's a little more private and more intimate. It's just nicer to have that energy. So not so much over YouTube. It's a little bit difficult sometimes to spend that much time with a singular person. So I want to thank you guys so much for being here today. Thank you to Jennifer, Rays of Sunshine Healing, for moderating this live stream. So please do join us on Friday. And if I don't see you on Friday, I will definitely see you guys on Tuesday at 5 p.m. Pacific time. Take care, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Actually, we're signing off, so you can join on Friday, Mayhawk, or I'll see you on Tuesday. All right, bye.